Welcome to the Writer's Muse. We have just released our latest app called Spice Mobile. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Spice is a phrase thesaurus that we've been developing for 18 years. The app is organized like a thesaurus. When you look up a specific keyword, instead of a list of words that may or may not be exactly what you're looking for, we present you with a list of short phrases. Our goal is to aid you in developing a mental concept to keep your creative juices flowing. Our thesaurus is not filled with cliches, idiomatic phrases, or taglines. Our phrases are not full thoughts or full quotations. Each phrase is unique, fresh, and inspiring. This is a great tool for any type of writing, from blog posts to poetry to novels or screenplays, any kind of art. Let me show you how it works. Suppose you are a writer looking for a particular way to express a heavy conscience, or a vivid autumn landscape, or a deep, crippling homesickness. You're finding it a bit difficult evoking the depth of emotion associated with each of these concepts. Let's take a look at homesickness. Okay, I see we only have a few phrases here for homesick. None of them really hit me for this particular purpose, but I can also see here at the top that homesick has two synonyms: heartsick and nostalgic. Let's try nostalgic. In nostalgia, we have phrases with both positive and negative connotations. You're trying to write about how debilitating this mental state is, so we're going to focus on those negative phrases. Let's just scan through a few of these. A kind of nostalgia like the immense sadness of a world at dusk. Ooh, a moldering reminiscence. Now I really like this one. It really evokes that idea of decay. See, this is what I was talking about with positive phrases, a rose-tinted attic in all of our lives. This isn't what we're looking for here. Let's just jump down a bit and see what else we can find further down. Elliptical memories, not bad. Forested with memories. Oh, I love this concept of giant trees growing up around your character, creeping closer and closing in on her. She sits there mentally huddled, not looking for a way out. Everything is moldering around her. Oh man, I can't wait to read where you take this part of your story. But let's suppose you're not that type of a writer. You're a journalist who's just been given your first big, serious piece. You've been assigned to write an op-ed about war. You've done your research, you've interviewed everyone and anyone who you can get to sit down and talk to you. But now you need to write, and you don't know where to start. This is where I propose you turn to Spice. Right here, you are immediately given short phrases to begin your article. Taking historic necessity and is it possible to have a civil war, you could write something like, some would call war a historic necessity. Others question its very civility. And off you go with your article. You could even close your article using inspiration from this phrase, only hollow men could people such a world. Spice is a great starting tool when you can't find where to begin. Let's suppose you're a screenwriter. Your writing doesn't have room for long narrations and introductions. You need short, witty dialogue to move your story forward. Not only can you use our shorter phrases in your dialogues, but Spice can also help you develop the larger themes and concepts within your storyline. Let's say you have two characters who are having an affair. You need them to have a huge fight to get to the end of your story. You know what the ending is, but you've been putting off writing this particular fight scene. I propose that you look up affair and see what comes to you. A sense of adventure without the obligation. There you go. Your female character can suddenly be upset that her consort has no vested interest, no obligation to her. She has begun to feel like his paramour, his afternoon prowess, and that he will only be as faithful as his options. You get the idea. This is yet another example of how Spice can be used to conceptualize your subject matter. Suppose you do not consider yourself a writer in the traditional sense, but you do creative work. You can use Spice to help you write a line or two in an important email, to compose a headline for a news article, to get out of a fight with a friend, or to title a sculpture, a painting, or a poem. Spice is a creativity generator and an inspiration tool. To discover if Spice works for you, sign up for a free trial today. Just click subscribe at the top right-hand side of our website.